Once upon a time, there was a town called Sunflower Valley, and its name was not chosen randomly. The town basked in clear skies and sunny days. The children in the town played in the streets, and the adults always wore smiles. One day, a mysterious event unfolded in Sunflower Valley. A young boy named Jack went missing. Jack was a lively and adorable child, loved by everyone in the town. When Jack's family discovered his absence, they were frantic with worry. Jack's parents reported his disappearance to the police, who immediately launched an investigation. They searched Jack's room and discovered a peculiar letter. The letter read, "If you want to find Jack, solve my riddles." Below the message was a map with markings of an unfamiliar forest. The children of the town, along with their families, gathered to study the letter and the map. They decided to work together to find Jack. The map contained mysterious symbols and markings that seemed to form a puzzle. The children believed it was a riddle that needed to be solved to locate Jack. As the children closely examined the puzzle on the map, they discovered a series of complex clues and symbols that needed to be logically combined to reveal the location of the hidden cabin in the deep forest. Here are some details of the puzzle and the clues. 1. Strange symbol patterns. The children began with the strange symbol patterns on the map. They carefully documented these symbols and attempted to translate them into letters. Each child contributed to the translation, and they eventually realized that the symbols could be combined to form a word. The word was wonderful, which made them realize they were on the right track. 2. Directional arrows. The children noticed the arrows on the map, but they were unsure of their correct order. They decided to arrange the directions pointed by the arrows in alphabetical order, from A to Z. This sequence made them believe that the letter sequence might be part of solving the puzzle. 3. Color clues. The children then focused on the color clues on the map. They realized that the colors might be indicating special positions for certain letters in the letter sequence. They correlated each color with different parts of the alphabet. For example, red represented A to H, blue represented I to P, and green represented Q to Z. This correlation helped them better understand the letter sequence. 4. Distance clues. They next noticed the distance clues on the map, which appeared as segments of different lengths. The children suspected that these segments might represent the spaces between letters in the letter sequence. They began measuring the lengths of each segment and corresponded them with letters in the letter sequence. They concluded that shorter segments corresponded to shorter letter sequence spaces, while longer segments corresponded to longer letter sequence spaces. 5. Mysterious numbers. Lastly, the children noticed the numbers on the map. They found a relationship between the numbers. They decided to pair each number with the corresponding letter in the letter sequence. For instance, 1 corresponded to A, 2 corresponded to B, 3 corresponded to C, and so on. This yielded a letter sequence, A to X. Through repeated efforts and collaboration, the children eventually integrated all these clues. They arrived at a complete letter sequence, wonderful, A to Z, A to X. They realized that the sequence repeated from the end to the beginning, suggesting it might be a circular code. Finally, they deciphered the entire code, revealing a new message. Wonderful adventure begins where the sun sets. This message directed them to head in the direction where the sun sets, which happened to be the location of the cabin deep in the forest. They opened the cabin's door and found Jack tied to a chair, but safe and sound. Jack told them that a bad man had kidnapped him and brought him to the cabin. The children rescued Jack and quickly alerted the police. The police arrived on the scene and arrested the culprit. It turned out that the perpetrator was a man named George, who had once been a resident of the town, but was expelled due to his misdeeds. Jack's parents were deeply grateful for the children's help. They prepared a sumptuous dinner for the children to express their gratitude. Jack was overjoyed to be reunited with his friends. The mysterious disappearance incident brought the children of the town closer together. They learned the importance of cooperation and problem solving. They also realized that in times of difficulty, friends and family would support them, helping them overcome challenges. At the end of the story, the children returned home with happiness, ready to sleep. They knew that whatever happened, they could rely on each other, facing each night with the hope of a sunny day. The story of the mysterious disappearance mission became a legend in the town, inspiring every child to feel courageous and hopeful when hearing it at bedtime.